Professor Kapoor, we are very excited to have you today here. Could you give us a bit of your background and your professional experience?
Great to be here at Roche. I'm a professor of management at the Wharton School. In my research, I focus on management of industry disruption with respect to new technologies and business models, focusing on both startups and established organizations like Roche.
That is great. We were very fortunate to have you last year during the Roche Digital Innovation Week. Could you share a bit about that experience?
Yeah, no, thank you again for having me join that conversation. I had a great time. I think the exchange we have during the panel made it very clear to me that most organizations today are undergoing this digital transformation process. And while it means different things to different people, and whether you are in healthcare or in automotive or in IT, digital transformation represents different types of technologies and business models, but it's still a very complex and a very uncertain transformation process. What I learned, and I think it was a great insight for me through that discussion, was not only how different parts of the organization are viewing digital transformation in a coherent manner, but there's almost a need to build a business intelligence capability in the organization of how do we anticipate the changes taking place in the environment, and how do we prepare the organization to take advantage of those changes. And for me, one of the biggest takeaways were that while everybody's talking about digital transformation and digital technologies, how do we act upon those opportunities for sustainable growth require some deep investments in organizational talent and capabilities. And I see Roche is pushing forward in that direction.
That is great. As a leading academic, especially in innovation ecosystems, talking about these digital technologies, could you share some thoughts about what is relevant and what have you seen on your research that might be important for organizations like Roche?
Yeah, sure. And as somebody who studied innovation ecosystems now for almost 20 years, a very clear finding in my research is very difficult today for any organization to innovate internally, drawing on its pool of talent and capabilities. The locus of innovation has moved outside the organization to the broader ecosystem. And what I see, some of the most pioneering and innovative organizations today in a myriad of sectors leverage that innovation ecosystems. Oftentimes that requires creating dedicated units like the Innolab at Roche that facilitates linking the organization with external stakeholders and innovators, whether these are startups or universities, and not just creating linkages, but allowing for knowledge exchange and initiation of new ideas and opportunities. And so to me, a very vibrant innovation ecosystem comprises of an organization that's creating linkages across a diversity of actors to be able to benefit from a broader set of knowledge, but also get exposure to the different types of opportunities that there are in a fairly complex and uncertain environment.
That is great. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.